Oh well, oh well, oh well. Chelsea, 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 man. The lineup against Brentford was a tricky one. It was very risky to put this kind of lineup. This is the lineup that you can put only during the season without any kind of pressure. You can try this because I always love the managers that always try something different. So this is exactly what Maresca had to do in December, January. But now we are in the last sprint, literally the last sprint of the season. Less than 2 months, the season is over. Is this kind of lineup going to pay off? So when I saw this lineup, I was like, this one could be a masterclass or a complete disaster. Sancho in goal. Robert Sanchez in goal. And everybody knows that I said, I just want to see Jorgensen. I'm not going to get carried away by a good save from Sanchez to convince me that all of a sudden he's a goat and he needs to be in goal. I said it, and I will prove it to you right now. Rhys James, Tosin Adarabiayo, Chaluba, Gusto, Caicedo, Dewsbury Hall, Madueke, Enzo, Sancho, Nkunku. We all know that Nkunku, Sancho are very questionable, and also Sanchez. But we put them there. We set them to failure, and we're going to blame them. Are you going to blame the players, or are you going to blame the guy who put them there? So if it turned to be a masterclass, the manager is going to be a genius. If it doesn't turn out to be a good game, and then the players are going to be blamed, and the sporting directors are going to be blamed, not the manager anymore. So we have to be honest at least once in our lives. This is Maresca's decisions, and he needs to take responsibility for everything that could happen. And let me remind you, my lineup, Jorgensen, Cucurella, Colwill, Fofana, James, Enzo, Caicedo, Palma, Noni, Neto, and Nicholas Jackson. That makes sense. People will say, oh, listen, Nicholas Jackson is coming from an injury, blah, 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 blah. But hey, Madueke also is from an injury. He had even a longer injury than Jackson, right? But he's there. And we also know that Cole Palmer had diarrhea. He was sick, but Maresca pushed him to play. We've seen even when Cole Palmer is injured, like had a very bad tackle. He can't even move, but Maresca pushed him to play. So if you're going to come up to tell me that because Jackson is from an injury, that's why he needs to stay on the bench, it doesn't make any sense, because Maresca doesn't care about if you are injured or not. I think it was a tactical choice, but it needs to pay off. So what I said when I saw the lineup, I was happy, to be honest with you, half happy, because I was thinking, listen, this could be a masterclass. It reminded me of Antonio Conte when he benched Diego Costa and Eden Hazard, and then he put them in the second half and changed the game completely against Tottenham Hotspur. So I was like, yeah, it makes sense, but the timing is not good, because the players are going to be confused. They probably don't understand each other because they don't play normal games together. So you have to create a little bit of chemistry. Too many changes is going to just disturb the flow of the game. And then let's see, this is a halftime, right? Like, I'm recording this video at halftime. The first half was absolutely diabolical. And if you stayed up, you didn't sleep during the game, congratulations to you. because you are a true Chelsea. Okay? You are a proper Chelsea. It was awful. You know, we didn't try anything, really. We didn't try anything. Chelsea fans were chanting, attack, 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 and we didn't see anything. What do you expect from Nkunku in the number 9 position? Maresca himself said, Nkunku is not a number 9. Nkunku is not a winger. Nkunku is an attacking midfielder. Why are you forcing him to be a number 9 or to be a winger? Question mark. So you set him to failure, right? We all know what you're going to get from Sancho. He is slow. He can't shoot. And you have Josh Anchampong on the bench who can shoot, who can do better than Sancho. But you decide not to play him. So why are you going to blame the players instead of the manager? CFC Blue said here, Sancho and Nkunku are so frustrating to watch. All right. And I will go again and say, how about Maresca who put them there? Manager cries for momentum and goes and put the most counterproductive lineup out for the momentum. Yeah, so at least somebody is pointing fingers also on the manager, not only on the players. Halftime, Chelsea 0, Brentford 0. And you can tell here, Brentford, they had less possession, but what Chelsea did with possession. Shot on target, 1-1. Shot altogether, Chelsea 4 shots, Brentford 6 shots. So it means nothing the end of the day. It's about winning. And I hope that the second half, Maresca is going to make the right subs to try to win this game. Jessica said, Nkunku has checked out. Sanchez is Sanchez and Sancho isn't making a case for himself. Fair enough. Fair enough. Mr. Con artist himself said that Chelsea first half was hard to watch. If you manage to stay awake watching that, you are a proper Chelsea. Yeah, I don't blame you. Nicholas Jackson and Pedro Neto are going through a fairly throughout routine with a Chelsea coach, which means they're going to be on in the second half, right? Basically. We move. You wouldn't believe we are actually fighting for the Champions League spot. Yeah, that was hard to watch. Chelsea transfer said, in the rest for Champions League, yet Enzo Maresca chose to start Nkunku and Sancho. What changes would you make? All right, so you can see here, everybody is not happy about what is happening. And on top of that, I think the next game we're going to play Fulham away. And by the time of recording, at halftime, Fulham actually are beating Liverpool 3-1 at home. And Chelsea will travel, to play another London derby against Fulham. Lord have mercy. With this kind of football, we're not winning. We're not getting anything against Fulham. Oh my goodness me. So CFC Daily say, my head is gone. What? The Carabao Cup was 6 months ago. So it reminded us what Maresca did for the Carabao Cup against Newcastle United. Remember the lineup? It was a complete disaster. But listen, people, let's hope that the second half is going to be a better half and we can win this game. The most important today is 3 points.